Yo, 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 what is up, guys? Welcome back to a Furious Show Me today on F125. Doing some open lobbies in the background, doing the first race at Sandford in Netherlands for the first race of the day. Starting in P8, in the top 10, and then 5 lights are out and where we go for Sandford. Got a really good start, managed to get one person onto the inside before turn 1. 60 the inside, not too bad, but almost hit the wall there, but luckily I managed to avoid the chaos. Yeah, this race was, I wasn't at my best form. I was just trying to survive really, so just, luckily there's no damage in this race, so this is where I left off from the last one, where I did Japan and Australia, so that's on the same open lobbies I did on that one. So that was after that one from last week. So yeah, so I still got another race to come. That one is saving it best one for last. So make sure you stay tuned for that. I'll surprise you where it is anyway. So you can think about it where it is. So, well, at least it's not Sandford. So yeah, first snap's not bad. In the top 5, not a bad start. Queen, okay first snap, but yeah, this race I was kind of struggling compared to that I did in the first two. Well, it's a little bit messy, but from last week's vid, no. Yeah, because I haven't been on it for about a few weeks because I was focusing on other things. But yeah, so now I'm kind of getting back onto it now. Try to get used to it a little bit more on 9. And then see how it goes from there, really. Yeah, so nothing that much, and also while this race is going along, there is another patch from yesterday, the 106, if I get it right. Yeah, so the patch notes is on the website or social media, so you can check it out. This is all about the game this time, not the F1 movie from last week's patch, but this is all about the game itself, like career mode, you know, multiplayer, time trial, other things as well, including minor fixes and bugs and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so that's what it's all about. So I'm not going to explain all of it, but it's there on the website, so you can check it out on this patch. The latest one, the 106, just came out yesterday, and then that's it really, so that's what I have to say on that. Yeah, so while this race is going on, I got been overtaken by the Sauber, because that guy is very fast, and he's on the same platform as me, but I'm kind of confused on that, because he's on the same platform as me, but I'm not actually doing my best. Not 100%, but I'm still can drive, so yeah, so I'm just trying to get back into things. So it feels like it's my first day back or something. I think or maybe it's my first time playing open lobbies like it was a month ago. So it feels like it's my first day back, but in a while. But it feels like I went on holiday or something, but I didn't. So because I was doing other things as well. So not just the story mode and all, or even other things as well. But yeah. Yeah, my story mode was a PC video, make sure you check it out. Coming towards the end of the story mode now, of Breaking Point 3. So all you gotta do, what, 3, I think it's like 3 more chapters to go. So yeah, so that will be all in one vidno. That'll be on Friday's vidno, for this week. I'll say 2 days time. So that'll be Friday's vidno. So make sure you check that out. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can see all my vidnos on there, so you don't miss it. Don't miss every single vidno. And make sure you like this video as well, and also that'll appreciate a lot. And notifications as well, so you don't miss. So you hear my next video will come out. You hit the notification, you'll see when my next video comes. Around, I would say, 4 PM UK time. That's when I'll always upload a video on YouTube. Tuesday and Friday. Sometimes I do it's separate days, like a Wednesday maybe, or sometimes a different day. I don't know. Depends if I can't make it that day. I'll try it the next day or something. I don't know, like that. Yeah, that's what I have to say on that. Yeah, just make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the vidno. I appreciate it a lot, and you'll see all my vidnos, including every single one of them. And then like that. Yeah, so coming to the end of the race now. Nothing that much in this race. Just following this P5, following this Sauber since I've been overtaken. I mean, I had a chance at turn 1, I think it was a lap ago, but I decided not to fight that much because I just want to try and get to the end. Well, look, it's the last lap now. Yeah, I wasn't at my best, so, but I'll try to do better in the next race. That'll be after this one. So yeah, so that's what I have to say. That's what I have to say about on this one. I mean, at least kind of, yeah. So I don't know. It's just I was just trying to get back up to speed again. So on this game. So I know it's only been out for a month now. So the game's only been out for a month now. So since its release, I would say it's not bad, not too bad so far. So yeah, so I finished 5th in that race. I mean, that was kind of the best I could do. But this is better than last though, so I'm okay with that at the moment. Yeah, so not too bad. I was okay with it. So yeah, so I have to say that's what I have to say about that. So as we move on to Spa now, Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium, it's going to be a wet race on the intermediates, starting in the top 10 again. So starting in the middle for this vidno. So yeah, I'm getting an okay start. Just trying to get the traction down in difficult conditions. So yeah, so coming towards turn 1, just trying to be careful on the inside. Using a little bit of EOS on the exit. Just trying to stay ahead. Luckily, no issues at all there, no tangles. And now coming up to the Charouche. Just trying to be careful, make sure I don't go too wide. Luckily I didn't, because you get track limits. Luckily I didn't do that at Sandford. So now onto the Kemmel Straight. This bit, was a close call. So I was very lucky with that. So luckily it was ghosted, so from some drivers. So that puts me into P4. So I'll take it on the end of the first sector, very nicely. So yeah, so a little bit wet intermediates in this race. So this race was, I think that was my best race of the day for me. When I did this Open Obbies, I think it was like a few weeks ago when I did this, or last week I think it was. I can't remember when I did this. Yeah, yeah, not too bad. Through the left hander now, trying to stick to the top 3, but I can still see the leader, who's still leading. Through the right and the left now, just trying to get it nicely through there. Not too bad at all. Just trying to be, well, not using EOS through here, just trying to save a little bit, and also using a little bit on the exit here. And get to turn in and get the power down as early as you can. And then using EOS as much as I can to get closer to the, well, we're not far off from P2, so, but the leader's gone at this point. We haven't got to the end of the first lap yet. But coming towards the end of the first lap now, I'm almost got hit from the back there, so luckily I braked in time. Yeah, that was very lucky. I managed to get alongside him, and then I decided at the turn 1 I decided to put in none, and then this guy just literally closed the door on me on the entry of the corner. Not sure why, but he didn't give me space on that bit. I'm not sure why. I mean, I was already to the left anyway, and he had I mean, I was literally kind of alongside him. Not halfway, but I would say about on this left rear. And then he just literally went left as usual, telling I wasn't there. So, not sure why he did that. Yeah, that's a bit confusing for me. But I wasn't mad about it, because it was still got another 3 laps to go. So I was kind of okay with it. So I wasn't sure what he was doing, but luckily there was no damage, so I was fine with that. And also adding spun around, so I was okay with that at this stage. But the P2 guy is still in front of me, so I'm kind of okay with that. So yeah, so it kind of was the left-hander once again. And some of the guys up ahead got penalties, so maybe I might be okay with that. Slightly on that. So yeah, some of them got penalties. I think some haven't, including the race leader, including myself. So yeah, so I've got a massive gap behind me, so I'm kind of P6 no man's land. And then this Haas driver, I'm not sure what he was doing there. Kind of blocking the racing line a little bit. Was kind of in my way. So I have no choice to take the inside, and luckily no damage. Luckily there's no damage in this race, because it was turned off. So yeah, so I finally got past this Haas driver, who made a mistake at that corner. Before, well, we got to Sector 3. So yeah, so into the top 5 once again. Now I've got to try and catch up to the others. And I got this Ferrari driver who's just literally just set the fastest lap. So he's kind of fast. Kind of close to my tail. So yeah, now I've got some work to do anyway. To get past him. Well, trying to get past me and all that. Through up the swoosh again. Just trying to be careful. That's very nicely. No track limits at all. No issues at all on that. So yeah, so coming towards on the Kemmel Straight now. Yeah, there's battle for P2 up ahead, so might have a chance for P2 here. So I'm doing alright so far, just trying to stay in the middle of the road really, as much as I can. In this wet conditions. Yeah, through the right-hander now, just taking it nice and steady. Not too bad at all. Very nicely at all. Just trying to, I mean, and then the Ferrari's literally gained on me, right on my tail right now, so now I have to try and speed up a little bit. But I'm just trying to keep the ERS, not too much ERS, but I'm trying to keep it, you know that red icon down the bottom where 100% is? I'm trying to avoid that as much as I can, so I can use it when I need to. I don't use it in the middle sector because it's kind of like a saving point in the wet, because you don't need it that much in the middle sector. You really need it in the first sector and the last sector, what I'm in right now. So I'm trying to use it a little bit, just trying to get closer to the two ahead of me, and then save it into none until I get to the bus stop chicane. And then now it's in orange now, so yeah, I'm not sure what it does, but I wish it wasn't a thing, but it's what it is. I hope they fix it at one point. But if it's what it is, it's what it is. But it's what it is. So now we come towards lap 4 now. Those two decided to go side by side, but luckily no spinners in front of me. And now I'm right close to these two on their tail. Up the Charouche for the 4th time. Over the Charouche. Got a warning, but it's what it is. But now using all my battery on the Kemmel Straight. So I decided to get past these two with the double overtake. And I just managed to get to the inside. There was a gap there. And I managed to just get past those two with a double overtake on the Kemmel Straight. So in the wet. So that was a really good move actually. That was a really good move. So that was kind of the... When I did that, that was kind of the best move I did really. On this game so far. So very good. So now I've got to try and run away from those three behind. Try and get a massive gap from this Ferrari because he's very quick. Luckily he's got a penalty, so I'm kind of okay with that. So all I've got to do now is stay in the middle of the road really and try and get to the end. Well, I already had a warning so far, so nothing issue so far. So kind of okay at this point. So all I have to do is stay in the middle of the road, try not to get 2 warnings because I get a penalty, that makes it worse, and then like that. So now I'm using all my battery just to stay ahead at the last 2 corners. So in the end, before the last lap of the race and all that. So yeah, not too bad at all. So now I'm going to try and through here, be careful as usual. And then through there nicely, not too bad at all. Yeah, so I have done the purple last sector, so that was gaining a little bit faster on this nap, so not too bad. Then now I've got this fry on my tails, and now I've got to try and fend him off before the end of the first sector. So yeah, so now up the Charouge once again, make sure I don't get a warning. Lucky I didn't this time around, a nap ago. And now I'm going to go into defensive because he just cool my tyres down a little bit, and then also managed to survive the end of the first sector, so not too bad at all. So now I've got to try and get through the middle sector. That should be okay for saving battery wise, and of course going through here nicely and all that. So not too bad at all. And then get through here nicely and in the middle of the road. Make sure I don't go on the grass because that makes it worse. Because you get taken out. Not you spin the car around if you go on the grass or lose control a little bit. So around the left-hander now, not too bad at all. Still saving my battery through here. And also up to 100% already. So that's good. So at least I'm going to use battery in sector 3. So coming towards the end of middle sector now, using medium on the exit of this corner, get the turn in through here, using a little bit of battery on the exit. Right now, using the water just to cool my tyres down a little bit, just in case. And then coming towards the end of the lap now, decided to go defensive at the bus stop. Decided to manage to hold on. And then this Ferrari just literally just did that really. I'm quite surprised he was on my outside. So yeah, so it's what it is, but I'm lucky I got no penalties and it's P3 on the road. So I'll take it. So not too bad in the wet. Really good double overtake on the Kemmel straight, so that was a really good move. And then not too bad in the wet, so I was quite pleased with that. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that, how it was. So yeah, so that's from me today. So make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. That page not as well. I'll see you guys next video. See you guys next time on F125. Have a nice day. Enjoy your week. Have a nice weekend where you are around the world. Have a nice day and see you later.